Once more into the kingdom, my friends. Once more with me, Piroteus.
Welcome.
Your... She said it. Let's pick up where my brain left me off last time. I did some digging around, I tried waiting some time, but Kenarok questline is pretty much effed. Completely bugged out with this one single NPC who can die in the assault of the spiders. Which leaves me with two choices. A. I ignore the webwoods and wait till I can get my next stash box, which one is in Rathir. Quite the additional journey. One is in Odessa, and one's supposed to be around here in Odessa. And those are the closest ones. The other option would be to create a new character, start the game again, look around, maybe find some speed cheats, cheat mode, god mode, just so I can play through to the place where we ended up today and try to, as best as I can, get the same character we have here. This will be possible in the way of gold shouldn't be a problem. Equipment will be completely different because it's randomly generated loot. But choosing the same sort of abilities and destinies, it's not a problem. The question is how long this will gonna take me. Because I cut quite a few, well, up until now. What's this, episode 9? Beginning of 9? 12 hours, so yeah, about 30 to 40% are cut out. And those I have to play again. But I really want to see the quest line and I really want to play it the way it's evil, so I'm pretty sure we will see a new Piroteus in the future. Piroteus 2.0. Maybe even with the same poisoned blade. And welcome to the wonderful Inn of Kenarok. I did it all. I replayed it all. Well, not exactly all. I had a save game about 4 hours into the game. And I replayed it all from there. I started recording once I was entering Webwoods. I saved Barabbas, I think was his name, or Garabas. Got my house. Everything went fine. I was talking and talking, 3/4 of an hour. And on the editing, I find a little teensy pincy little mistake. Didn't hook into the video feed with OBS, so all I got was about 3/4 of an hour, black screen and noises. Yeah. So, this is my little home. I went to the blacksmith, upgraded it fully for about 5,000 gold. Got a stash, which is the really most important thing out of everything, because as explained in the other video, we had to wait about a few 8 to 9 hours before we get into the range of the next stash and couldn't deal with it. So our little friend, oh, let's make it outside so I can show you on the map. It's a little bit easier to follow it. I probably will be cutting some of the audio into, even if we don't really have the video feed to it, just so you could follow the quest line. So we will go to the Seal Bridge, and then I will start cutting in the audio feed. We had here a little discussion with our friends. It's web.
Speak with me a moment while we're away from prying ears. Kenarok is looking to me for leadership, and I'm more than happy to give it to them. However, if Barton returns, that all evaporates. Let me put it this way. It is for the best that he is dead. Do you understand?
Here we are. So why is it best for everyone, including me, that he is dead?
He's a stubborn and superstitious fool. You'd have the entire town chasing shadows instead of harvesting riches.
Well, harvesting riches. I'm listening.
Barton has survived worse than this. I want assurance that he won't return to rob me of my newfound status. So here's my proposal. Confirm that Barton is dead, whatever it takes. I'll pay well for your help in this. Unlike Barton, I have some sense of what leadership really requires.
Let me guess. A dagger in your
Good
back.
hunting!
After which we went down to the Shade River Caves, where we found his old leader and killed him.
Stay back.
So,
Wait. A fellow Varani? By the widow's mercy. Who sent you? Have you word from Canarok?
more or less.
I'm the only one left. My men and I were ambushed when we entered the cave. It's as if the damn spiders set a trap for us. These spiders are somehow using strategy, tactics. Simple ones, but enough to overwhelm us. I think someone is leading them. It's all over this cave. Footprints, torn webs, but no body. It could be the Bloody Widow for all I know, but Canarok needs to be told.
Oh, don't worry. I'm the second widow. Well, I'm a zombie, but meh.
I don't know who you are, stranger, but I did not survive these spiders to get cut down by a fool.
No, you get cut down by the great hero of the ages, who juggles you like a gnome. Goodbye, sweet prince. Killed him stone dead. After that, we went back as a reward. Oh, why can't I remember the name? It can't be that hard, can it? Just one little name a day. Well, it is for me. Garena. 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 Remember. Have I told you about Garena? It's a guy I never can remember. Kinda like Bruce Willis, for example. Bruce Willis, world famous actor, but whenever I wanna bring him up, or any of his role in conversation, I just stand there and you know? The Yippee-ki-yay guy. I'm so bad at names. Anyway, then we had a little adventure in Castle Yalvan, where we found the widow.
Is that someone tripping about my web? And I thought my fun was over.
Is it you, Whittle Widow?
Another stirs in Yolvin? But it is only a wretched mortal from that doomed town, no doubt. I'm sure my Cathras brood would love feeding on one as strong as you. The last of Yolvin is dead. Your little town is next. Tell them the widow has returned, and she is claiming what was once hers.
If I inserted the pause, you will already have heard it, what she was gonna say. After which we went back, told forgotten name again.
It'll take us! Where have you been? No matter. Tell me the secret of Castle Yolvan. Let us be rid of these spiders.
There ain't none. There ain't none. You're doomed.
Do you mean the widow is leading them against us? The tales are real? Then they must be coming to Canarok. We cannot. There's nothing we can do against her. But you've survived this far. You must finish this for us. Go to Cathras. Find the widow. I'm barricading myself in the inn. Find me when you've ended this. I must find safety.
Well, ain't you the great leading hero? And now we are here. Our next step would be to visit the lady in her little spider cave, but I won't do that just yet. First, I'm gonna take a cut here and have a little run around, clear up the area, find the last missing lore stones, travel to Didenhill, start the quest there, and then we should be pretty much where we left off with the last session, gaming, try, alternate reality, whatever you want to call it, and can finally continue on our way to the adventure zone. Well, looky here again. We finally caught up. Buried the remains, covered for the murderous deserter, and found the rest of the law stones. Rest of the raw stones. Yeah, right. I didn't visit, what was it, Didden Hill? Because I thought, well, what's the point? We gotta travel there sooner or later, and I just have to cut out the little journey over here. So now we can finally continue with our quest with our little widow friend down at Catras. And after that, we're probably gonna have a little fun in the Ettenmere. And I think there is a possibility that we could have a little look inside one of the DLC areas while we're over there. Maybe it's gated by a level gate. Barrier. Catras! Hello, my little widow.
The mortal from Castle Yolven. How vexing is it that you escaped? Your stubbornness is yet another irritation from you mortals. But it is the way of my kind to endure. It is not a quality we share. The bulk of my hoard lies within, and I am eager that you might face it. But I am not reliant upon my spiders, nor am I unreasonable. I can see you are brutal in your own form. I offer amnesty in exchange for the lives of Kenarok.
And there is the decision I was waiting for. This right here is the moment why I replayed it all. Ooh, it's so good to be bad.
Very well. Their corpses will feed my new brood. Return to me when it is over.
Let's visit our little friends down in Kenarok. So my home is completely upgraded, which means I have no more need for your services, since I'll probably only be traveling here to use my stash and otherwise take my leave. Let's see if he's at home, our deserting murderer friend. Nope. I guess the best place to start might after all be just the inn. I wonder how many town guards they have. Do I just attack them or do I tell them? No, that's not him. If I'm gonna tell anyone, it's our brave and fearless leader.
Is something wrong?
Ooh, yes there is. There he is, Garant.
You've returned? Then the widow is dead? I thought, I don't know, I thought we would feel her passing. Foolish, but we are here with our lives. That's something to celebrate, if nothing else.
But I've come for you, my little friend.
What? Oh no. I must find
Oh yes. Thank you for my new home. Your services will no longer be required. You then, little murdering deserter. You're never gonna desert anyone anymore. You, I'm not really sure who you are. Someone Someone's missing, someone's hiding. Come out, wherever you are. There you are. I'm sorry, but you're reunited with your family now. Junk. 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 Probably all rather useless until I get access to a fence. Maybe after the quest this all becomes unowned. After all, they put in the decision to clear out the citizens of this little hamlet, and I took it. So the least they could do is give me access to everything that's inside of the houses, which was pretty much the deal, because I don't really expect to get any kind of reward from our little widow friend. If anything, she probably tried to backstab me and feed me to her brood. But it's something we're gonna find out real soon. Oh, friendly widow. After all, we pretty much just skip the boss fight here if it goes
The
all.
mortal stain upon my forest is gone, and my spiders will feed on their corpses. I suppose you need more than to glut on blood? Very well. These trinkets come from Yolvin. You may take them. But do not think that I will suffer you in my wood any longer. The wilds are returning. I am their vanguard.
I thought we had a deal. So, webwood?
Soon my wood will be as it once was. It will take time, so much time. But my webs will be spun in the trees of Odorath and Glendara. You shall witness. We are not all so fond of roses and sunlight. There are things that grow and multiply and scatter that prefer darkness and hushed air. Be gone from my presence, mortal. Necessity made us allies for a time, but I cannot abide any mortals in my wood.
So aside from Blades, which I don't use, which are bloody useless. Well, since you are an NPC and I am a evil knight, can I? Why can't I be aggressive? Maybe if I burn down her little spider's nest, she'll face me and we can loot her anyway, because that really sucked. It's one of the main reasons why most RPGs you really can't play the bad side. There's everything that's, yeah, here's a moral decision, is so tucked on. It never advances the story, just normally takes the story, runs it over and stops it dead. Savage Hammer, Thieves Cunning. There are a few exceptions, for example, oh, what was it called? Dragon's Age Origins. There was one section where you had to decide the fate of a little boy who played too much with magic. Ooh, looks like we finally woke them up. And if you really want to be the ultimate evil and say he's evil, he has to die, you spend about 30 to 40 minutes just telling one adult NPC after the other, no, he has to die, he has to die, he has to die. Just stop juggling me. And it felt really bad doing it. I played Dragon Age Origins about 3 to 4 times all the way through, and for once I really went full on bad. Every decision that was morally questionable or could have been resolved in a much better way, I went for the worst way, just to see how it was implemented, and it was implemented really well. I felt horrible for days after I went through with the cleansing of the little boy. Let's call it that. So now we cleanse this little spider dome, and I don't do anything, so yeah. Oh, there are NPCs. Oh, I decided to end them, because no attachment, no emotional drama, no last minute pleas for, oh no, how could you? Bit like KOTOR. So what do you want to do? Want to listen to his story, or just eliminate him with your electric shocks from your fifth hands? Of course, we all went unlimited power, and then played a second time because we didn't get any of the story. Since it was either story or frying time, and well, who could resist playing as a Sith and then not frying his enemies? Another blade. Once I'm through here, this blade is probably shattered to bits. But this hammer is the exact same damage as the blade, so not really a good replacement, or supplementation, better said. And she gave us a level 2 crude blade. One of the game was trying to tell us something. Be nice, you're a hero, you're a savior of the world. Never said to anyone for whom I'm the saving. For whom I'm the saving. Yeah, sometimes I listen to myself while the words come out, and I think, God, why do you sound so stupid? And let me tell you, it doesn't come naturally. I trained many years to be as stupid as I am now. You need quite advanced training for years, annoying hundreds, thousands of people in your surroundings to be as annoying as I am now. How? 43 to... yeah. Book stuff. Oh. Actually, I may take a look at some of the stuffs we got. Oh, junked them already. Oak stuff, lightning. Thought maybe it's a... since I don't really have any points in large hammers. Oh, you're so mean. Gotta find a way where I can... oh, come on. Just a little bit more. No, sorry. The moment I got my faith, leave me alone. The moment I got my faith meter full, it's probably the same moment. And there's only 1 or 2 spiders left. Oh. I didn't know you can stomp multiple times. Oh ho ho ho! I thought it was just the first stomp. Okay. Stop playing with the magic. Why the block? Damn you! Yeah, that's what I meant. Reckoning mode is here. Ready to save myself. Why won't you block? Stupid trigger, it's working. Except in combat. Melee combat feels so bad. And it's against spiders is horrible. But I started to run into undead creatures outside. And it's completely fine. Just some enemies have attack patterns. There's absolutely no chance. They're gonna rip you apart. You can do nothing against it. So maybe now she's in a bit of a foul mood. Looks like some sort of final area. A little enchanted loot box. Well, thank God, not a loot box. No loot boxes in this game, and that is one of the major pluses in any new game that's coming out. Death to Ark. Why won't? Now, finally. You don't automatically block if you're using the blocking skill. I wonder if this got a really high stun chance in the higher levels. If so, it might be what I need as crowd control since I don't get anything. There's no crowd control, there's just chugging one health potion after the other. Fracro's hand wraps. And your sorcery. Of course it's sorcery. But on the other hand, I do make a lot of money with the loots I get in today. So it's adequate compensation for all the little... Because NPC stocks replenish, you just have to wait. And the more cities you got, the more alchemists you got, and then you can just buy most of the smaller... Ooh, God. You have been cursed. Visit a healer. And also an oak bow. Let's check the effect and see what's our curse. No, effects, not status. Curse of mana drain, minus 99% mana. Okay, I think I can live with that for the time being. I don't really need that much mana. And once again. Ha. Okay. Venom Guard. Force Potion. I was blocking! I didn't even try to click attack, but still, nothing, just stands there. It's like I'm playing with an old PS2 controller, well, not PlayStation, but the old mouse and keyboard plugs, which only allowed you a maximum of 2, yeah, 2 buttons to be pressed simultaneously. If you try to use 3 buttons at once, the little speaker inside of your PC starts screaming like a banshee. And it is telling you about your impending death. This was bad. I'm pretty much just brute forcing it at this point. Health potions and taking every punch. So, what do you say now?
You will leave, though we may have joined
Okay. Nope. Let's visit our little new home and see if the spiders have moved in. There should be nothing between here and there, so... Well, that's it. My private little town. Unless something bugged out, and everything now is... Nope. All dead. At least the music's still running. Let's have a little look. Still stealing. And it takes an extra slot since it's stolen. This is BS. Makes me wanna puke. Ooh. With this great ending, I'm gonna take a cut here, visit a healer, and then we'll see each other at the entrance to the Ettenmere. As I told you, now we're back on the path to the Ettenmere. I want to tell you, let's visit our little friends, the two-headed giants, but no, it's more spiders. Oh, I forgot. Okay, you know what? Screw you. Safe mode. I hope there are not so many spiders in the next area, because I'm actually quite sick of the little crawling creepies. Didn't see that one. God, move! Oh, come on, just finish it. There we go. This is so bad, and I'm so slow. $600. 600, and I just remember I forgot to stock up on the healing potions. So get some greater. There's only greater healing potions left, which is actually really bad. So I gotta make a little. Let's go back to our home and use our alchemy station, because we collected quite a few small samples of alchemistic reagents. Should be enough to craft something. We can greater and minor. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, okay. 3 of those, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's get some more greater ones. Okay. That should get me through. Now we have to run back. Yay! But you wanted to see the way, didn't you? Yeah, let's take the scenic route. Alongside the spiders, who for some reason don't really like each other. I don't know if it's actually planned this way or if there was some bug in the friend-foe settings. Probably just a bug that never got fixed because the people found it so funny. Har har har. Hear me laughing. This is shortly before Muhaha. We even got a few quests in the Admir. One is for the Horseworn. Not really. Because I never put anything into Sagecraft up until now. Which means I don't really have any gems.
On the third year of passage, Tyrin entered Dalentarth. In dark wood and fany field she strode, until from wandering she was taken to the roots of mighty Velagru's child. So laden with Lyria's song, a greater magic known to none, she communed with nature's spirit, but the lyric she sought was not found. So to the plains of Erethel travelled the Lyria-guided Tyrin. Wind chased her swarthy cloak and tresses, masked her against the moonlit plains. That ebon evening tide, that coloured shade that so long ago marked us, Tyrin marched against the celestial expanse. Beneath the diamonded sky she found her rest.
Okay, not really much to say about that one. So, you be friend or foe? You don't have an exclamation mark and you... No, you're not a Faith Weaver. You... Looks like you study Bogart.
I say, isn't there anything we can do about all this uncivilization in these lands? We have magic and weapons. Should be easy work. But you could fit the bill. I'm part of an expedition to the teeth of Naros, and we need another to come with us on the journey.
Have I ever played the Teeth of Naros? Well, if you have one or two little fire blades for me...
It's as I said, we're going to the unexplored lands south of Dalentarth. They're said to house unimaginable wealth. Our coffers will thank us when we get there. If you need more information, find our camp near Ettenmere and speak to our leader, Helic.
What about yourself?
The Cranwins helped found the Order of the Ash. Our caliber of spells is matched only by our fortitude, as I'm sure you've heard.
Oh, that's quite marvelous. I never thought I'd be in the company of such as yourself. I will stop dropping my H's right away, sir. Want some Cool Whip with that?
Leave me.
Yeah. Friendly little buddy. And looks we can see already the next lore stone. What's gonna ambush us? Ooh, nothing.
Lord Ferrara, valiant warrior, destroyer of Enfaminir, Duke of the Hylarans, protector of the Ring of Kiozai, discoverer of the island of Meropis, were he only to meet a better end.
Let me guess, he was the High Lord of all that and choked on a fishbone in his gruel. Well. Turtle crabs. Rough scales. One of these days I'm gonna craft myself something real nice. But what's quite surprising is that I can't seem to put anything into my stockpile in terms of crafting recipes, but what's it called? Ingredients! Physical damage. Yeah, know what? Second longsword. The first one breaks again. Let's see. Nope. Same shape, same sword. Same everything. You found a level up. Let's see what I find inside this level up. You find nothing of value. Lockpicking. Forcing, success. Scientific dispelling would be nice. More money. Yeah, no, maybe. Crafting, but I can't buy anything useful. Dispelling sagecraft just for the extra loot chance, kind of like alchemy where you can find more. Let's go for blacksmithing. And now more damage. More damage. 20% chance for stun. That's what I need. I need something to stun my enemies. More stun, more stun, more stun. Oh, undo. We can get some new attacks, which would be real nice. That's just going berserk, vengeance, reflecting damage. While relentless chance to steal life. Ooh. Now we come to the area of more survivability, which I really need. How long until the next? We will be a warrior at 49. Okay. Ooh, there's something inside of the water. So, who's got a quest for me first? How about you, my tall, handsome stranger?
Only one head, by the mercy of the gods. I thought my time had come at last. Fate does not seem to hold much stock in my expedition, but it leaves me alive to see its utter failure through to the end.
So, are you the one about the expedition to somewhere?
I was leading an expedition to recover a pair of Arathi artifacts, known only as Shine and Shadow. I've spent the last decade researching them. Texts say the artifacts are powerful, but what they can do is never explicitly stated. Regardless, the Templars feel it best to place such items under their guard. But the Etin have hit us hard. And it's said that the artifacts are guarded in Delac by an ancient powerful shaman of their kind. I'm at a loss for what to do.
You can pay me.
I have not had such good news in some time. My research indicates that the artifacts are somewhere in Delac. It seems they're now a trophy of the Etin. I can promise you this much. Though my expedition was underprepared, it was not underfinanced. A large reward waits for one who finds the artifacts.
Thank God the screen flickering, which I get from time to time, doesn't get captured by the OBS, so you don't have to suffer through that, but I'm pretty much out of time. So let's just talk to the last NPC here and then we will call
There
it
ain't no
quits.
fish today, stranger. It's best you look elsewhere. Ugh, can't even look a fish in the face anymore. Not ever since I met that nymph.
Rent a bed.
I
Why?
can remember when I first saw her, on the cliff to the south, overlooking Ettenmere. I saw that watery maiden and I fell in love with her. I've outlived my Imelda. My nephew Thaddeus up and left for Dyden Hill for want of never seeing me again. I had a chance of ending loneliness, but it was taken from me. The beasts of the wild scared her off. We were to wed by my pier, but I ain't seen her for days now. I'd search, but the monsters will rip me to shreds.
I could kill the monsters.
I bet you could indeed. But that's only half of what's needed. You must also find my bride-to-be. Then the wedding will be upon us. I've got to find the ring. I need to find my bear musk. I need to prepare. You best start by the pier. If she's not there, keep heading south. She's bound to be somewhere. Go on now. I will ready myself for the wedding and then catch up to you.
Yeah.
Please, find my nymph.
You powder yourself in some powdered bear junk. And I will see you. Hey! It's only you guys again. Little owly boy. You know, sleeping in your warm bed, watching out of the window, the trees slowly weaving in the air, and then a freaking owl with blue glowing eyes stares at you. There's your nightmare right for you. And with that little image, bye bye.